Okay, so I think we're all set up. Let's just make sure you guys can hear me and see me. If you want to comment on the chat to just confirm, and then we'll get into it. Pretty much what we'll do is I'll just kind of give a simple, pretty basic walkthrough of the platform, update you guys on some things, and then you can just put any questions you have in the chats and I'll try to answer them the best I can. So it looks like we're pretty good. So I'll get started. Let me share my screen for the platform. Screen. Okay, so as you could see here, this is our homepage of the platform when you're logged in on your account. So you'll see all your campaigns here, and then you'll see some things on the side like updates. There'll be little announcements right there. Persona, that is live on the platform now. I believe it's an extra $9 a month to use, and it's really cool because it is like you're having a conversation with a live person, but it's fake. So check that out. Right now, it's the old version from our last UI, but we're working on getting the new version out, which will be amazing. So that's right there. Social feed is right here. That will be coming soon. And then you'll have like your create button right here, which is where you go to create a new video. And then these are all your campaigns. So I'll show you how to create an easy mode video first. So what you'll do is you'll click create and then you'll go to my videos and you can either use a video, well actually for easy mode, you'll have to create a new video. So if you're going to use any of these videos that you already uploaded, or if you're uploading a video, that will always be advanced mode. I think we're gonna try to change that a little bit. Not sure, but for now, that's how it is. So if you go to create a new video, give it a name. So I'll do, what's the date? May 11th. Test. Okay. And then right here, you want to do film on the desktop so that you can use easy mode. And just so you guys know, easy mode is super, super simple. We made it so that you guys can just have an easier way when you only want to replace the name, which most people, when they're using BHuman, they most of the time only want to make videos where they're just replacing the name. So what will happen is let's just
For most,
watch the tutorial. um, but what will happen is a script will appear, so script generator. So you can either type in a script that you want the AI to generate, and then you can read that as you're filming, or you can skip it, no problem, and just say what you want. I'll do it here so I could show you guys. And then call to action, get on a 15-minute demo call, generate new scripts. Okay, so easy mode, what will happen is after you generate the script, then pretty much you'll start the video and you'll start recording, and it will just take like 1 or 2 seconds, and then you'll hear a beep, and that's when you'll start to talk. But what will happen is it will put hey name before the beep, and then it will continue like your regular script. So you don't have to say hey name anymore. You just simply say, for instance, right here, I hope this message finds you well. My name is blah, blah. So you don't ever have to say hey name with easy mode. It will say it before the beep. So let me show you an example. Let's just select this script. It will give you a few that you can select from, and then you can also edit them. Okay, so wait 1 second after the beep. and I'll just do it. Another thing, like some filming guidelines, I have very nice, aesthetically pleasing lighting where I am right now. So you just want to make sure that you are in more of a low lighting where your face looks a little darker, only so that you don't recognize that the mouth is off or anything. We do have a new face cloning model coming out soon where you can't tell the difference between the real lips and the fake lips. So once we have that, you probably won't have to worry about all these filming guidelines with like lighting and distance, but for now, until that's out, make sure your lighting is more low lighting. Usually for me, I prefer to find somewhere that I can go like in front of a window or something. That's usually the best lighting for me. Totally depends on what spaces you have to choose from and all that. And then we also recommend about like 3 to 4 feet away from the camera at least. I like it a little bit further for my face. Totally just depends on the space you're in. And then as far as sound, you want to make sure that you're filming a long enough video for the AI to have enough to pull from. So now our voice cloning happens straight from the video that you're filming. So it makes it so much better because the sounds just match a lot better. Only thing is, you just want to make sure you're not filming too short of a video, um, which I've seen people do, and then they think that the voice cloning just isn't working that good, but it will work if you just play around with it more. So if you're making short videos and you don't like the way it sounds, try to make a little longer video, see how that works. And then, of course, you want to be with no echo, or if you want to film outside, then make sure there's not cars passing by and too much noise because that will affect the sound for sure. So yeah, those are a few filming guidelines, but I'll show you a little quick example for easy mode. So I'll do it super short. Lighting's really good, so my mouth may not work the greatest, but just for the sake of showing you easy mode, I'll show it. So start talking after the beep. So I'm going to start it now. I came across your company while doing some research on fashion. I was impressed by the work you've done and the impact you've made in your field. Okay, so super short and simple. You just want to save it. So you'll do that. And let me go to the chat and make sure everything is looking good. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so after you saved your video, it will appear here with your script. This is easy mode, not advanced mode, so you don't have to highlight anything. You don't have to, create your variables. Easy mode knows to just put in the hey name before you started filming. So press finish. Okay, so this is what that will look like. And as you see, your transcript will come up here. Again, we have people that get confused thinking for easy mode they need to highlight to create their variable like you would on advanced mode. We may be changing the look of how, like, I don't know why it shows like a highlight here. We're improving everything all the time, but just so you guys know, so you don't get confused, easy mode, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so what you'll do from here is you can preview a sample. So you could do Jennifer, generate sample, and then that should take a few minutes. A new update we have is our GIF. So right now you are able to, after you generate a video, download them or download your CSV and then do what you want from there. They are able to be used on Send It For Me right now, but they don't work yet on Send It For Me. So when you're sending from our platform, don't try to use the GIF feature yet because we're just finishing releasing that correctly. Just FYI. So you'll get an update on when that's ready to be used and send it for me. But for now, when you create your campaigns and stuff, you can always download the GIFs and use them how you want to use them. So that's how you do easy mode. So your samples there, and then if you want to continue with easy mode and create a campaign with that video, you would just click create new campaign right there. But let me go back and I'll show you guys just what a campaign looks like. So I'll go do this one. That was a pretty good example. So that's this like the final screen of your campaign. So let me go back and show you where you're creating. So it's just in easy mode, and if I clicked create new campaign, it would take us here. Right now we have from CSV to upload, Zapier, which is great for automating everything. If you haven't checked out Zapier yet, definitely look into it. It just makes life so much easier for you. Google Sheets and MailChimp available yet, but they will be. So those are just great options to have. But for now, what you'll do most of the time, most users, what they do is they'll just upload a CSV file. I have a super simple one right here, 2 names. I have the name column, email, phone, website, and then these were already generated, so that's why it's showing like the thumbnail, Vimeo, GIF, download. So what would happen is I would upload the CSV, it all appears there. You want to make sure that you have your columns titled super simple. So you want to make sure you just say name, email, phone, website, because if you try to get different with your titles, sometimes it won't recognize exactly what it is. I think like first name works too, so it depends, but try to just keep it as simple as possible. So what you would do here is map your column headers to variables. So choose a variable. I chose name because that's what we're personalizing. So, if you're doing advanced mode and you added a company or a school or hospital, you would choose one of those to personalize as well. So, and then right here, you'll see this. You can ignore this for now, but we do have manually recording coming, so you can manually record the variable, which a lot of people have been waiting on. It's super helpful if you're just like not liking the sound and you want to like make it so perfect and you just want to manually record what you're personalizing, or if you have an accent, some people feel like they just need to manually record because it doesn't pick up the accent too great. So that's going to be a really good option to be able to use. And then background mode's right here. So background mode's amazing. It pretty much looks like a Loom recording. So what I did was I just did like a website for the whole video, but I'll show you what it looks like when you're adding something. So select a column to use as a background. So before I chose website, but because I already chose it, we'll just say phone, even though it doesn't make sense. And then we'll do like public website to screenshot. If you were uploading like a LinkedIn profile, you would click LinkedIn profile URL. So you have your options here. And then how do you want your video to show? In a square, circle, green screen's coming soon. I don't believe that's out yet, but that will be super cool. A lot of people have been requesting that, so keep an eye out for that. But for now, usually people like the circle because it looks like Loom. And then what we love about background mode is that you can do multiple backgrounds. So you can show someone's website, show someone's LinkedIn, then go to your, presentation deck that you prepared, whatever. So you could do like, your website from 0 to 5 seconds, and then the LinkedIn from 5 to 10 seconds, and so on. Or you can just do one thing and then press show throughout the entire video, which is what I did for this example. So let me go back to the end result. Okay, so Once you press generate videos, all your videos will show here and they will just be here generating. I think that if you had like a big list, you just want to make sure you click see all and then more will show up and you scroll and look at all of them that way. So as you can see, I did background mode. Let me show you the final result. Let me just share that screen, my Vimeo screen. Let's see. Vimeo, okay. Okay, so this is the video I made. As you can see, I just used our website for the whole video and I'm in a little circle. So another really great way to not even worry about how your mouth looks is just using background mode because you're so small in the corner you would never even notice your lips. So I'll play it for you guys. Hi, Julia. I'm Julia, and I was assigned as your BHuman Success Agent. Now, that means I'm your personal direct contact for anything you'll need on the platform. So, seriously, don't hesitate to reach out. So, as you can see, that was one that we sent out to our users a while ago. But it was just a good like lighting video that I wanted to use for this. And as you could see also, which actually I don't think you could see it, but I had a big window right here in the back of me. And so that lighting just ended up working really good for me. Let me go back and share BHuman again. Okay, so that's how that will look like. If you're not automating your videos to be sent out like through Zapier and stuff, you can also just send them from our platform, which is so nice and just convenient. So what you'll do is if you want to do email, this will be what it looks like. It's on your end screen of your campaign. So it will say share your videos, click email. You want to make sure you have your emails in settings. So if you go to your settings, there's like an email section and you'll just add your emails in there that you want to be able to send from. So I'll do like Juliet BHuman, subject of the email. So you want to make sure you're always clicking these buttons to get whatever you're putting in your email. So you want to do like, hey, click name, because that will be the personalized name. So it's really important to click the button. Don't just write like hey name or anything. Click the button to put it in there, just so you guys are clear on that. A good little bit of like clickbait in your email, on the subject line, you just want to say, hey name, just shot this quick video for you, something like that. So they're like, oh, she like filmed a video for me, okay, like, you know, so that will get more opens. So we'll just say, just shot this video for you. I think there's an extra space right here. Okay. And then set a time delay between each email. So we recommend 10 to 60. I usually just put 15 to do what you want. Body, same thing as subject. You want to make sure you're clicking those buttons, especially the video button, because then your video won't even be in there if you forget to do that. So, hey, name. We could say, just shot this quick video for you. Let me know what you think. Asking them to answer and let us know what they think about the video. And then you can do, so right now, as I said, our GIF feature doesn't work in Send It For Me yet. We're working super hard on getting that live as soon as possible. But if it did work, you would click GIF because that would be really cool to just show a little preview of your video. And then you would click the video and that will be the link to your video. And then you could do, and the email as you usually would. And yeah, that's about it for Send It For Me. And then You could do send me a sample email. So before sending it to your whole list, you could just send yourself the sample email and make sure everything looks perfect. Um, and then once you know that your sample email looks good, everything's good to go, you can send it to all your recipients. Um, Another little thing I wanted to share with you guys that is super exciting is we have our voice cloning available in different languages now. German, Polish, Spanish, Italian, French, Portuguese, and Hindi. Um, so we've had so many people speaking different languages ask us for this, so we're really, really happy it's out now. So the only thing about that is that you need to use advanced mode. So just make sure if you are speaking a different language, make sure you use advanced mode and you're good to go. Everything should work. Um, Let me check our chat. Let's see. With Zapier, can you configure it so that it keeps sending contacts into the same campaign over a period of time? Or do you need to keep creating new campaigns? Um, so Gary. So yeah, you don't need to create different campaigns unless you are wanting to, you know, update your video, if that makes sense. So once you create one Zap on Zapier, you know, every time someone signs up to your website, then they get an email. Um, you would just keep it on that one campaign as long as you were good with that video being the same for X amount of time. Once you want to make a new video for that Zap, then that's when you would create a new campaign. Um, Let me know if that makes sense. Um, what I could do also is I'm gonna share our user showcase just to show you guys. Let's see. Okay, so we just added this recently. We call it our user showcase. So it's bhuman.ai/user showcase. Um, it just shows some successful videos and use cases from different users. Um, a lot of people using background mode. This guy, as you could tell, he's in front of a window. Lighting worked pretty good. So totally just depends. I mean, this guy's pretty far away from the camera, it looks like. Um, Lots of people loving background mode. And you know, it's interesting because this guy looks like he has pretty great lighting. Um, and it works good too. So it just, you know, you got to play around with it, see what space is working the best for you. Um, so you can always go there and look at all these. Um, and then you can also see like user reviews, enterprise samples. So yeah, you can always go here just to get some inspiration and motivation because I know when you're just getting started, it's a little bit overwhelming and confusing, but it's way easier than you think it is. And once you just find like the right filming space and just have that one spot you can always use, it's super easy. Let me go back to Be Human. Let's check the chat. Gary says, I love background mode, works really well. Good. Oh, what was the LinkedIn button for on the page that had the videos on? Oh, so LinkedIn, I think you're asking when you're on the, I'll show you. So when you're at the last page of your campaign and you're ready to share everything, we have a LinkedIn button, which will be just messaging through LinkedIn. It's not out yet. I don't know an ETA on that. It's hard to say with these things, but we're just working on getting that released as soon as possible, because we have so many people like so excited to use that feature. So that's what that is. You'll just be able to message the videos through LinkedIn. Um, and then we also have like our texting, which is the same situation as email. Like just make sure you're putting in the buttons. And same as email, you want to make sure you're adding the phone numbers in your settings. So when you're in your settings, there'll be like a phone number section and you just add your phone numbers. And I believe we make up kind of like a custom phone number. So people will see a different phone number than yours, but the phone number that you put in, you'll get like all the replies to. I believe that's how it works. Um, MailChimp coming soon. API access is available now. And you can always download your CSV and do what you want with that too. Um, Gary said that will be amazing. Yes, so many people have been asking for LinkedIn. Let's see. Any other questions right now? All right. And let me just think about a few more updates coming. So, I talked about our voice cloning being in more languages now, so amazing. Um, we did just release the GIF feature. GIF feature available on Send It For Me will be available soon. Right now, just download them or download them in your CSV file. Um, Coming up, face cloning update, as I said, so you don't have to worry about like all the filming guidelines. That will be super amazing. It's in the works. Don't know an exact date, as soon as possible, really. Pabbly integration, it's supposed to be coming early next week. We were waiting on them for a few things for a while. I think we're pretty close to being able to release that. So then we'll have Zapier and Pabbly integrations. We'll have LinkedIn, as I said, and then another fun thing is we'll also have custom landing pages. So you'll be able to like design a custom interactive page for when someone opens your video, instead of like the Vimeo link. So super exciting things to come. Um, and if you guys ever like are stuck on something or have a question, you can always use our live chat or just email help@bhuman.ai, and we always try to help you guys as soon as possible. Also, like if there was anything that I couldn't answer, I always just go to the team or go directly to the founder, and just try to get things going for you guys. So don't ever hesitate or be shy to just ask your questions, be annoying, let us know what's going on. We like to be updated with like how things are going with you guys. Let's see, any more questions? Okay, I think that is it. Oh, one more question. Any plans to see when one of your videos have been seen, metrics, open rates, etc.? Yes, we that is on our roadmap. I have like literally no idea how long that will be, but we have had a lot of people asking about that. So that will be coming. I just don't know an ETA on that. But it's on our roadmap, so that will be really good. And you're not the first person that has asked that, so we're working on it. Just checking out all the questions, so sorry if I'm quiet for a second. Okay. Um, Kazra, I think that's your name, says, Gary, I love your analytics idea. Yeah, that will be so helpful just to track how everything performs. All right, well, if you guys have any other questions, just put them in now. Otherwise, if I didn't cover anything or you think of something later, just email help@bhuman.ai or just chat us on our live chat, which you can always go to in the platform. Um, Another thing to always remember is we're always updating. I'll share our YouTube. We're always updating our YouTube. So just make sure you're checking in on that because we'll release like whenever there's a new update or a new user of the week that we want to show. We'll put it all on our YouTube, so that's just a good way to go find some content that's helpful. Um, Other than that, looks like we're pretty good on questions and everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for starting the BHuman journey with us, and we'll be happy to help you if you're confused on anything. Just reach out to us, and hopefully this walkthrough was helpful to help you guys get started. I know it could be a little overwhelming at first, but it really is super simple and easy once you just like take a few minutes to learn everything and get going, then you'll just be automatic with it. So thanks for watching.